How to multiply your production.
What if I told you that one well-developed idea can become 10 different pieces of content, without you having to think of 10 ideas or record 10 different times? That is exactly what creators who seem to be everywhere do. They do not create more. They squeeze more out of what they create. Multiplying your production is not about working more. It is about squeezing more out of every idea and every recording. Today you will learn how to turn one idea into many pieces, without losing quality or your signature style.
The mindset shift from creating more to squeezing better.
Most people make the mistake of thinking that having more content means having more ideas and recording more. Exhausting and unsustainable. The scaling mindset is different. A good idea is a mine, and your job is to extract as much content as possible from it in different formats and angles. You do not need more ideas. You need to squeeze more out of every idea. This is called reuse or repurposing, and it is the secret to scaled production.
You do not need more ideas. You need to squeeze more out of every idea. How to turn one idea into many pieces.
Take an idea or a mother video and multiply it like this.
The example of one topic, 5 pieces of content.
Let's make it concrete with one topic: lack of energy. From that one topic, you can easily get 5 different pieces of content using the 5 types you already know. 1 pain-based piece.
6 o'clock and already out of energy?
1 mistakes-based piece.
3 things that are stealing your energy.
1 transformation piece, your story with energy. 1 authority piece, a fact or tip about rest. And 1 conversational piece.
What steals the most energy from you?
1 topic, crossed with the 5 types, already gives you 5 pieces. Multiply that by formats and networks, and you have more than enough content.
1 topic times 5 types times several formats times 3 networks equals weeks of content from a single mine. The line you must not cross. Multiply quality, not filler.
Be careful with one danger. Multiplying is not filling space. If you squeeze an idea until you pull out 10 mediocre and repetitive pieces, you bore your audience and you lose. The key is that every piece, even if it comes from the same mine, delivers value on its own and has its own hook. It is not about saying the same thing 10 times, but about lighting up one idea from 10 useful angles. If a piece adds nothing new, do not post it. Multiply value, not noise.
How it fits into your system, batches, and tool.
This is where the whole module comes together. On your batch production day, instead of recording 5 videos about 5 different topics, you can record several angles of the same topic, which is easier and faster because you are already in the material, and then use the tool to adapt them to formats and publish them on the 3 networks. That way, one focused session around a few well-squeezed ideas gives you a huge amount of content. It is scaled production, but sustainable.
Real example.
Marta used to feel overwhelmed trying to invent a new topic every day. She changed to the squeezing approach. Every week she chooses 2 powerful topics from her avatar, and, from each one, pulls out 5 pieces, the 5 types, which she also adapts to several formats and publishes on her 3 networks with the tool. From 2 ideas, weeks of content, she stopped going blank and multiplied her presence without working more hours, just by squeezing better. And because every piece had its own hook, none of them sounded repeated.
Common mistakes.
Wanting a new idea for every piece. It burns you out. Squeeze every idea through many angles. Multiplying without adding value, just filling space. 10 mediocre pieces bore people. Make every one bring value. Posting the same thing, the same way, everywhere. Adapt the angle and the format. Do not just copy and paste. Not reusing what has already worked. Your best past content is gold to recycle.
Practical advice.
Apply the rule, 1 topic equals 5 pieces. Every time you have a powerful topic from your avatar, before recording, write the 5 versions, 1 for each content type. You will have 5 pieces planned from a single idea. Do it with 2 topics per week, and you will have 10 pieces. Adapt them to formats and networks with the tool, and your problem will stop being, "What do I post?" and become, "When do I post everything I have?" You already know how to multiply your production without losing quality. To close the module and truly master the tool, it is worth reviewing the mistakes people make when using it, so you can avoid them. In the next lesson, we will look at the mistakes when using the tool.